C'est YouTube, bienvenue dans la suite de Final Fantasy XVI. On est avec Sid et on va au coteau de l'Orébel. Pourquoi? Parce qu'on doit aller voir un informateur, je crois. Hein. Je crois que c'est ça. Hein. Je crois que c'est ça, un truc de ouf. Hein. Systématique là.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Ça brille. Les monolithes sont des monuments placés à divers endroits de l'Estella. Une fois activés, ils servent de point de déplacement instantané à partir de la map monde. Mais si, donc on peut revenir dans certains endroits. Ah ah. Un silence inquiétant. Ça c'est quand je fais des streams où on est deux et personne parle. T'as trop de la chance d'avoir des journées comme ça, Funcro. Moi j'en ai jamais quoi. J'en ai jamais des journées comme ça. Wow. La zone elle est immense. Pas de ouf en vrai. Alors. X.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
J'ai appuyé sur X. J'ai envie de caresser le chien.
After it.
Je lui donne une friandise, c'est incroyable. Vivement que j'ai le trophée là pour avoir appuyé 18 fois sur X avec mon chien. Il y a trop d'endroits potentiels que je peux fouiller ici. Ah les vignes là. Strike! Il a enjambé la barrière au lieu de taper. Bon du coup c'est pas comme Dark Souls, on peut pas taper les ennemis à travers les barrières, donc dommage. 2 sur 10 le jeu. On peut traverser les vignes par contre. Il vient de remonter. C'est bon, il y a un truc là-bas. Un truc là-haut. Il y a un truc là. Du gui. Je sais pas pourquoi quand ils sont à terre, des fois ça fait l'attaque critique et des fois non. Docteur de Sony sa fatigue, mec. Seulement je pouvais leur dire ça en vrai. J'aime trop ta philosophie de vie quoi, Funcro. T'es vraiment baba cool quoi. Mec, on te retrouverait pas au vieilles charrues en Sarwell avec du bon gros terre. Si oui, on deviendra très vite potes. Il y a un croc. Il y a des crocs, mais sans le fun.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Ils ont pas l'air aimables. Des bases, je vais récupérer mon objet là-bas. Yo les bros. Comment ça va? Pas de ouf à ce que je vois hein. Ah, j'ai fait une parade je pense. Désolé, c'est pas toi qui m'as attaqué mais c'est toi qui prends mon esquive hein.
they want.
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Faudrait mieux de pas s'éterniser, t'as trop raison, man. En vrai. Partout à capter, tu cherches, tu trouves, mais clairement, quoi. Mec, t'es dans des campagnes, quoi. C'est du tech, du tab, mais c'est ok. Putain, mec. Alors, en vrai, c'est tellement l'inverse. Pourtant. Dans la réalidad. Mais je suis content. Je suis content que vous n'ayez pas une image souillée de moi. Je peux vous dire que dans ma vie, j'ai consommé plus de thé que de thé. Hein. J'ai pris un niveau. Je suis niveau 14. Oh, attendez. Très bien. C'est bon, je suis insupportable. Oups. Y'a rien dans vos maisons? J'ai tout fouillé là? Passion couille. Watch me become Antoine Daniel? Toi? Moi? Qui devient Antoine Daniel ici? Moi? Ah, parce que j'appuie sur un bouton de la Go XLR? Oh les gars, il vous en faut peu quand même. Hein. Oh les gars, SVP quoi. Ça y est, j'ai plus le droit d'appuyer sur un bouton de la Go XLR quoi. C'est bon. Hein. Et quand j'arrête pas d'insulter des mamans et gueuler, personne me dit que je suis JDG. Putain, il a copyrighté le bouton de la Go XLR, Antoine Daniel. Je peux plus rien faire. Hein. Ça y est, c'est fini toi. Mélange entre Antoine Daniel, le présentateur de quotidien. C'est vraiment... C'est... Je sais pas comment prendre cette phrase, parce que c'est c'est mi-sympa, mi-insultant. Du coup, l'ambiance est bizarre. Mais ok. Destination atteinte. Putain, le GPS c'est pratique ici. Hein. C'est dit avec bienveillance. Oh bah si c'est dit avec bienveillance, alors c'est bon, hein. Espèce de gros sac à merde. Mais t'inquiète, c'est dit avec bienveillance. Donc ça va.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
Trouvons l'espion.
If I find him.
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
Chercher l'espion de Sid. On n'est plus que tous les deux, mon petit loup. Et voilà, j'étais sûr qu'il allait tomber le trophée. Caresser 5 fois Talgor. En même temps, c'est le premier trophée que j'aurais mis, donc... Voilà, en vouloir. Il n'y a pas une petite ouverture, là? C'est la même chose que de passer par là. Aïe.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on a dans ce village?
miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
Ouais, bah, je suis sûr.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan.
Ah, c'est comme dans Diablo, c'est une zone de recherche. Moi, je joue beaucoup trop à Diablo en ce moment. Du coup, je suis un peu... ouais, je suis un peu... je suis un peu matrixé.
That sounds like a child.
C'est le bait, ça. L'enfant qui pleure, c'est un bait, ça. Je connais, c'est bon. C'est technique de méchant, ça. Je connais. Le bouffon vert, il l'a fait déjà dans le premier Spider-Man. On les connaît, vos techniques. Monsieur Pujadas. Tiens. Boisson, pain, fromage, saucisse. Poisson aux herbes. Saucisse. Envie de manger de la saucisse. Je suis en train de sortir de la zone. Check quoi. Pas du tout check. Je fais rien de check du tout. Putain, mais on peut aller loin dans ce truc de merde. Dans cette nef.
Damn it. No one here.
Un petit tour du proprio, effectivement, il y a plus grand monde. Hein. Pas très accueillant votre village de mort, mais ok. Tintin. Tintin. Emilo. Tintin. 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 Emilou. Je sais qu'elle est là, mais moi j'ai envie de fouiller le village. En vrai, c'est ça, hein, de fouiller le village. Dis-moi.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
The bad men took everyone to the church.
C'est où j'étais tout à l'heure, non? Pas du tout.
The church, I know. I'm one step ahead of you. You go in through the front, I'll take the rear. Anyone stands in our way, the other can stab him in the back.
C'est pas bête, j'avoue, bro. Y'a pas un petit truc par là-bas plutôt déjà?
No, they can't have left the village.
Y'a un coffre. 5 peaux épaisses. Imagine, je finis le jeu et j'oublie de récupérer 5 peaux épaisses. Est-ce que je vais pouvoir dormir? Pas sûr. Je suis en train de m'affaler dans ma chaise là. Je suis en train de fusionner avec le cuir. C'est pas du tout du cuir. C'est ralentissement le jeu quand même des fois. Hein. Ok.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely.
Merci Midoba.
Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
T'es en train de faire caca?
That's where he's going. Clive, after him.
C'est parti! C'est la course-poursuite infernale. Sauf que mon perso ne sait pas courir. Dommage. Dun, 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 dun.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Elle est un peu stylée, Benedicta, même s'il a un nom de mayonnaise.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining to do. Too slow. Here.
Elle a pas beaucoup de vie, ça va. Enfin, un sac à PV quoi, mais ça va. Merde, j'appuie sur rond encore pour esquiver. Un jour, je vais m'y faire, promis. Ok, FF14, je connais, ouais. J'ai vu des streams. Toujours pas appuyé sur le bon bouton. Un jour, je pense que je vais le faire. Oh, la parade de ouf. C'est trop bien les parades. Je fais pas exprès de les faire, mais c'est trop bien. Je pense que je peux whoosh. Hein. Finalement, c'est un peu le truc des jeux Square Enix, ça, mis d'abord. Hein. Je peux whoosh tout le temps. Hein. Le whoosh, c'est la patte Square Enix. Hein. Bon, elle est dead. Hein. Je l'ai un peu défoncé en vrai. Je pense qu'avoir changé d'épée, l'avoir augmenté au max, ça a un peu aidé à éliminer les sacs à PV. Médaillon, augmente le potentiel de soin des potions de 20%, ça c'est bien. Minerai draconique. Et le médaillon, on va l'équiper du coup.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone.
Et encore whoosh. Le doublage VO est, enfin le doublage ouais, est vraiment impeccable par contre.
Where she was going.
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon.
Il y a Jasquier dans le jeu, je me suis trompé de licence.
As a million foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it slanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched the dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul.
Aucun rapport avec la trad.
Whatever happens, happens.
Je vais arrêter de le souligner en vrai.
You're content to be its slave, then?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift.
C'est peut-être pas Ifrit alors, Clyde.
Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists.
The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Clive il se fait cucked. Nouveau hub. Nouveau hub. La nuit d'angoisse. Jour de l'échoppe et de la forge. Progressant l'épopée. Les articles vendus à l'échoppe de Caron ainsi que les listes d'objets renforcés sont actualisés. Bon de garder un œil sur ces mises à jour. Ouais, c'est ce que je fais, ouais.
There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Le owner of the tavern. Il a une échoppe apparemment. Passage des vignerons. Oui, c'est là où on a affronté le boss, je pense. C'est pour ça. Ok. Allons-y. Personne n'a de quête, non? À part la quête de serveur, on en a pas vraiment eu. C'est toi, bro?
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
L'épée longue. C'est l'arme que j'ai, hein, de toute façon.
Fighting the good fight.
Attendez, j'avais pas des... genre des... des nouveaux bracelets ou je sais pas quoi, là. Potentiel de soin des potions de 20%. Ça, j'aime bien ça. Augmente l'attaque de 7 points. Ça, j'aime bien ça. Monde collectif ou item à collecter partout, ce que j'aurais pensé, c'est cool. Ouais, c'est pas trop mal, hein. Ça évite de changer trop d'équipement. Après, en vrai, pour l'instant, Midoba, il y a aussi le fait que en vrai, on joue pas trop. Il y a quand même énormément de cinématiques en vrai. Moi, ça me dérange pas, hein. L'histoire est cool, hein. Je suis porté, mais en vrai, je pense qu'on a eu au moins autant de cinématiques qu'on a joué.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
Donc c'est sûr que c'est chaud de ramasser des trucs.
Fetch.
Comme sur les zones, je m'attendais à devoir ramasser plein de trucs dans les coins. Ouais, non, il n'y a pas trop ça. Il y a vite fait des trucs bleus qui... Pour le coup, ça, c'est très FF7 Remake. C'est vraiment des zones assez couloirs, quoi. Avec 2-3 trucs à ramasser dans les coins. Mais ouais, moi aussi, je préfère ça que l'overdose de trucs à ramasser. Ça sert à rien. C'est très bien comme ça. Le cristal pour faire de la lumière. On peut pas utiliser la torche de ton téléphone comme tout le monde. Bonjour, monsieur.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is.
Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
Il a fait un May the Force be with you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Ok, les gens vont me parler parce que j'ai la broche. Incroyable. C'est vrai que c'était un peu Dumbledore, Steve Jobs. Avec moins de barbe. Un peu moins de barbe. Alors du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on a? On peut parler à des gens. On va juste parler à 2 gens, quoi. C'est lequel le plus près? C'est pareil. On va aller à lui, du coup. Bonsoir, monsieur. C'est moi.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Je vais interroger l'autre. On est vraiment dans des quêtes de RPG classico-classique là, où il faudrait y parler à des gens pour des renseignements et tout. On est limite un peu dans FF14, j'ai l'impression. Voilà, c'est au-dessus.
Bloody cowards! Setting upon us after dark! I'd like to see them try again when the sun's high.
Fait peur la vieille. Bonsoir monsieur. Non, bonsoir madame.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
I'll tell you one thing for nothing. That girl with the hooded bloke weren't his missus. More like his
peut-être la même chose.
curl, ready to pounce.
On retourne au truc. Hein.
The hanged man is always watching.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
De rien. Sid, j'ai tout fait.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Donc j'allais dormir. J'allais dormir.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
D'enlever des barricades. Ils ont cru que je travaillais pour la ville.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Appreciate your help with the Royalists' barricade earlier. We'll see to the rest.
Bah de rien, c'était un plaisir de vous aider avec la barricade, surtout que j'ai bien rien foutu. Bah let's go, allons la porte. Hein. C'est par là? Ouais, là et à droite.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
Ils ont volé leur fille? La ramène. Obligé que je la ramène.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
I am.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care...
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Val-Norvent, mais il n'y a pas Fort-Norvent. Okay. C'est tout droit. Hein. Ça devrait aller. Je devrais réussir à me repérer sur la carte. « 5 Gilles. » Ouais, le coup. Ah mais c'est pas le village qui m'intéresse. Toutes des petites miches là. 1830. Ouais, ça a l'air fort. La maîtrise, c'est juste la fenêtre après. Il y a des trucs que j'utilise jamais là. Bon, on s'en fout, je verrai après. Pour le moment, le gameplay me va.
What are the royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he's sent his best to execute it.
Exécuter l'ordre 66. On a vu le coffre. C'est bien caché celui-là. Une météorite. J'ai fait tout ça jusque là et y'a rien. Foutez de ma gueule. Ah, le jeu se moque de moi. Insane en vrai.
Just as our ladies.
Putain, mais il meurt jamais.
I'll tell your lady, you tried.
J'ai hâte de débloquer un peu plus d'options de combat.
Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Ok, ça a l'air fort, il faut que je le fasse. Aussi. Ça fait mal de bien ça un peu. Ça stun surtout. Trop longue. Pas moyen d'up le loup là. Si on peut up le soin du loup, c'est pété en vrai. Destination atteinte. Nous sommes au fort.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that.
Sid, il est trop sympa. Jamais il va jusqu'au bout du jeu, lui.
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Je vais être dans Fort Boyard. Incroyable. Dun, 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 dun. La nef déchue. Est-ce que vous avez des trucs à vendre déjà là? Est-ce qu'il y a des nouveaux trucs là? Et petites nouveautés au magasin? C'est trop marrant parce que depuis que j'ai eu le tuto des quêtes secondaires, j'ai plus une seule quête secondaire.
Casey, I'm busy here. What's saying for you, dear? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. And?
Salut. Ça servait à rien de revenir là. Ok, bah let's go, on y va. Hein. On va attaquer le fort. Hein.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Putain, mais elle couche avec le roi en plus de The Rock?
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, And you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
On retrouve Benedicta dans la prochaine VOD YouTube. Ciao.